everyone, welcome back to my channel at Unicorns and Typewriters. My name is Skylar and I'm back today with another exciting booktube video. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about a book haul. I'm so excited. As you can see, I've got a big stack of books here. These are mostly books that I got over the holidays, either for the holidays or for my birthday, and I've been meaning to film this video for a really long time. So I hope you enjoy watching. You may also notice that I'm back in a setting that I used to film in a lot, and there are reasons, but we're not going to go into that. It's fine. So anyway, here we go. So the books that I got a bunch. I don't even know, honestly, if this is all of them, but I got a bunch of manga books from a particular series that I've been wanting for a long time. As you can see, this is one big stack here. And these are all Nana books. So they're all from the Nana series, written by, I think her name is said A. Yazawa. They're kind of amazing. I have actually never read the manga. It's been on my list for a really, really long time. And when I realized that the manga had gone out of print, I was like, okay, I need to buy these, because if I don't and they're hard to find, I will be very upset. And exactly that had already happened. So I was thrilled, by which I mean I was terrified, and I started quickly buying them all as fast as I could and asking for some of them for my birthday and the holidays. And yeah, I managed to what I thought was order all of them. And then it turned out that I actually didn't order some of them, in which case that I did. But so I ordered a bunch of them from Bookshop, which is a great website that helps support small bookstores. So it's a great place to buy books. But unfortunately, they lost my order. And I didn't find that out until a month later. And not because they told me, because I finally tracked them down and was like, hey, I placed this order on like December 6th and I still haven't gotten it. Should I panic? And they were like, oh, yes, you should panic. And I was like, oh no. So basically the last couple days I've panic bought the rest of the books that did not come from them. They were able to send me about 3 of them, and I think I had ordered about 8 of the books from them. So that was not great, because 5 out of like the 8 I bought went on back order, and these books are actually out of print, which they're insisting they're not out of print and they think they'll get another shipment in, but I'm really skeptical of that, because I know that the anime went out of print, like they're not making new DVDs. I'm almost 100% sure that the books are out of print, even though they don't seem to think so. So I hate it when things go out of print, like really deeply in my soul. And I hate that the anime is so hard to find too, but whatever. The anime is great. I watched the anime, fell in love with it, wanted to read the books because the books go a bit further than the anime. If you know anything about Nana, you know that there's a ton of conspiracy theories and some funky stuff going on with why the series was never fully completed. So it is kind of left on a cliffhanger, which really sucks, but it's just like such a coming of age story. And it's just such an amazing story about 2 young women who are both named Nana, and it's about their life journey. And one is a rock star and one is just sort of like what you might call sort of a basic girl, but they are both so unique and they both find sort of commonality in each other, and it's kind of a really beautiful feminist story. Yeah, so I managed to get all of the books. I think I've placed an order for all the ones that I couldn't get through Bookshop. I had to pay a lot more for some of them, which I'm really disappointed about, but Bookshop tried their best. I will say that they did really try to search for the package, and they're just like, sorry, we don't know what happened to it, because it never made it to even USPS, which really sucks. So it basically left their warehouse, and then no one knows what happened next. But yeah, maybe I'll eventually get it, and then I'll have to sell the books because I've already ordered them. But anyway, I got a bunch of the Nana books. I'm very happy about it. I really did get quite a few manga books. The other 2 manga books that I got are the Vampire Knight Memories, number 4 and 5. So that is very exciting. I really have been enjoying revisiting the Vampire Knight world. I read the original Vampire Knight manga series when I was in high school. There's an anime that's pretty good, other than the fact that the anime like drops off before a lot of things are explained and leaves you thinking some gross stuff is going on that's not really happening. But whatever, it's okay. It's still kind of weird, but whatever. It's vampires. Vampires are weird. Let's just be real. But anyway, these books are actually, they take place, I think it's supposed to be 100 years after the other series ended, and it's super interesting. I'm really enjoying revisiting the world. It does have flashbacks that include the main character Yuki, but they kind of take off when she has, actually like died basically, and she's given her life to Kaname, who in the original series, he kind of sacrifices himself and dies at the end, but she knows that when she's sort of done living her life, she's going to give her life to him so that he can live a human life. It's interesting. Just trust me, if you've read the original series, you'll like it. So it's basically Kaname getting to know his one biological daughter and then also a child that Yuki had with her other love interest. And they're still kind of both his kids. So he's getting to know them as his children. And it's really cute, and there's a lot of like them telling him stories about Yuki, so they do flashbacks about her life when she was still alive. And it's just really, really interesting and nostalgic, and I don't know, I kind of love it. So you get to find out what happened to like a bunch of the other characters. So if you read the original Vampire Knight series, I'm pretty sure you will also really enjoy reading these. The one other manga book that I got was Orange Future by Ishigo Takano. I've talked about the Orange books a lot. This one is tiny compared to the first two Orange collections that I have, but this is supposed to be kind of the final book in the series, although now I've heard some rumors that there might be another book, so I don't know. But I've really, really enjoyed reading the first and second collection this year, and I'm very excited to get a little bit more. This book is supposed to be from a different character's perspective, and I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's from Suwa's perspective, if you've read the books. So yeah, it's really interesting, and I'm really excited to read this one. The next book I got was a poetry book, Break Your Glass Slippers by Amanda Lovelace. I actually already read this. I read it in the month of December. I basically read it as soon as I got it. I could not contain myself, and I always read these in like one sitting because they're so good and I just can't stop. But I really, really enjoyed reading it. It was a lot of fun. All of her books are. I feel like I'll always like really love the first three books in this series more than any others. I thought this was going to be the final book, but now there's apparently one more that is coming out, I believe sometime February this year, so that's kind of crazy. And I'm, of course, immediately going to buy it. So yes, great. The other book that this one was actually not a gift. This one I got myself, but it was toward the end of last year, is The Beautiful by Renee Ahdieh. I've been really wanting to pick this one up. It's supposed to take place in New Orleans, which really interests me because I visited the city of New Orleans, I guess about 2 years ago now, which was kind of depressing because I loved it and I want to go back. Anyway, but I really enjoyed the city of New Orleans, and I'm actually writing a novel that is based in the city of New Orleans, so to get to read something else set in New Orleans is really exciting for me. And it also is supposed to have kind of vampires, I think, generally. I don't know. I think it's supposed to be like a different type of vampire than we're used to. Tell me if you know more about that. I kind of don't want to know too much because I just want to get into it. And mostly I'm just really, really excited for New Orleans as a setting and a fun, like, magical realism fantasy novel. Yay. I can't wait to read this. I know the second book is out already, so as long as I really enjoy it, I'm sure I'll be getting the second book as well. The last book that I actually got as part of my holiday gifts was This Coven Won't Break by Isabel Sterling. I've been wanting to get this book for a really long time. I read These Witches Don't Burn last year, I believe, or was it the year before? Now I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it was last year. No, I think it was actually the year before. Now I'm confusing myself because it just changed years and life's hard. Anyway, so I've been wanting to get this since I finished the last book. I might have to contemplate if I need to read the last book again, the first book again. I don't know, now that it's been way too long, but I'm pretty sure I remember. I'm really good at remembering multiple books' plots at the same time. That's why I read like 5 books at the same time. I have problems. But anyway, I'm really excited to read this, and yeah, it's a very exciting story about witches, like modern witches. I really like that about it. It takes place in like modern day Salem, I'm pretty sure, Massachusetts, which is pretty cool. And also, it's got queer characters, which is really awesome too. So yeah, I can't wait to read this, and I was so excited to get it for the holidays this year. I got some really awesome books. I'm really excited to read them. I hope that you all enjoyed this haul, and I hope to be back with a new haul soon. I actually have ordered some books since the new year began, but I wanted to do that in a separate haul So yes, I will be back. Let me know if you have read any of these books or if you want to get them or what you think of them and how excited I should be about them. Comment down below, like this video if you enjoyed watching. I really appreciate the support. And please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content like this or more K-pop unboxings, which is also something I do. Have a good rest of your week, guys. I will be back with another video soon. Bye!